Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Please remember to slash that like button, and if you're new here, please remember to annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. Also, leave me comments down below. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't a
Ooh, okay. I love how this is starting off.
Should I fall out of love more far in the night to chase a feather in the wind? When the glow that weaves a cloak of light, that moves a thread that has no end. For many hours and days that pass ever soon, the tides of cause and flame that did. At last the arm is straight, the hand to loom. Is this the end or just begin? All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you. The cup is raised, the toast is made yet again. One voice is clear above the din. Proud Ariane, one word, my will to sustain. For me the clouds once more to spin. All of my love.
I want to pause it real quickly because I want to sit there and talk about the title of this track being called All of My Love. And when I first read the title of this track, I thought it was going to be about like a woman, about him speaking about a woman that he was madly in love with. But when he first came onto this track, and I don't know if I'm reaching too far out there, but just like within the tone and just the somberness almost of his voice, it almost sounds like he's singing to somebody else, like he's trying to reach out and touch someone. Like there's like a sense of desperation almost there, like this isn't a love song. Like I don't know who he's singing to, and I don't know the backstory of this song, but I could tell, like, with my preconceived notion of coming into this, I thought that it was going to be a love song, but now I'm quickly twisted in thinking that no, he's singing to someone that he feels like may not be here any longer, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm kind of getting, especially from like the lyrics and the way that it's like very somber and very like the timbre within his voice. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments below, but I feel like I'm not reaching, but then I feel like I may be reaching. But let's jump back into it.
My will to sustain. For me the clouds once more to spin. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love for you. All of my love, yes, all of my love to you, child.
Even in this part, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, even in this part, the way that the way that the instruments are being utilized and that they're being played is not in a seductive and sensual type of way. It's more in a way of like sitting there reaching out and touching or trying to give someone hope and a glimmer of hope to keep going on and pushing forward and to keep fighting. Like you could tell, like he's singing like, I'm giving all of my love to you and I'm not going anywhere. Like you could tell like this is not a typical love song. Wow. Okay. Ooh, that's beautiful. Voice is so beautiful. Ours is a fire, all we can find. He is a feather in the wind. All my love, all my love, all my love to you now. All my love. Like even right there, like there it goes, like the desperation, like he's sitting there screaming like all of my love, like it's there, come on, take it. Like that's what I feel like he's sitting there saying, come on, take it, it's all there, like please hold on. Like you could, this is not, like I keep saying, this is not the typical love song. And this is the picture that Led Zeppelin is like banging inside of my head, of being like this rock and roll band, of being like being able to manipulate the title of a song where you sit there and go into it and think like, oh okay, this is gonna be the typical love song, and then you sit there and you're like warped and like, no chief, that ain't it, chief, like that's not it. And that's what I'm thinking, like this is something with a deeper meaning. There's some substance behind this track and this song, and I love it. Right there, he sounds like he's crying. I love that. Wow, I love that ending. That ending even solidified like my hypothesis of why I feel like this song is not typically about like them singing about a woman. and being madly in love with a woman. I love that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Led Zeppelin with All of My Love. And what I love, no pun intended, about this song is how I was able to go in with this preconceived notion that this song was going to be about love for a woman, but then as I was listening to it, I quickly got brought back to reality. Like, no, Mark, there's like more substance to this. There's a backstory to this, and I don't know exactly what the backstory is, so somebody has to fill me in the comments below. But I can just feel within the way that the instruments were being played, the utilization of the fluctuation of the tone of voice, that this was not the typical love song. There was no seduction. There was like no like sensuality behind it. It was more of like this like emotional desperation type of vibe that I kind of got from it, as in like hold on, and that I would just want to embrace you one more time, to not let go, to keep fighting, to keep your head up, to keep strong, and to keep pressing forward and keep going on. Like this is not the end. Like that's what I was getting from this track, and I thought that they did an absolutely phenomenal job getting the story across and the point across. This was amazing. And like I always sit there and say, Led Zeppelin, through all of my Led Zeppelin reactions, they are such a standard. Like, I don't even know if I could even sit there and say that they are a gold standard anymore. And I know I say sit there so much, and I apologize for that. But, like, and I say like a lot. But they just cross all borders, so to speak. And you can't help but to draw inspiration for them. Like, if you don't look at them as an up-and-coming rock band or rock artist or whatever you want to do within the genre, in that genre, then I don't know what you're doing, so to speak, to be the best that you can be, because they sit there and do it so well, and they are so in sync and so much in unison with each other, and they're there for each other. Like I said, you can sense the bond, the brotherhood, everything, and just like the trust factor that they have with one another. Everything about this was amazing. That's all I can sit there and say. And I love the story behind it. And like I said, if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments below. But I really feel like my hypothesis isn't wrong. Like, I really feel like this song was dedicated to a loved one. Maybe a loved one that was maybe sick. I don't know if the loved one may have had some type of like degenerate disease, maybe something like inherited disease, or maybe something that was like maybe even cancer or something like that. But I felt like it was a cry for help, to hold on and to just keep faith into that you will make it. Like, that's what I really got from this track, and I thought that this was absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. This was so profound. So let me know what you thought of Led Zeppelin, All of My Love, in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you know what? You guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon.